Well, it took a while, but with the reveal of Season 2, DICE has finally addressed one of the biggest concerns the Battlefield fanbase has had with Battlefield 2042, and that was the severe and unforgivable lack of shipping containers. Sure, we had them in Discarded, Breakaway, and Manifest, but was it really enough? Not even close. With the reveal of the new Season 2 map Stranded, we should have all the shipping containers we could ever want, and finally, 2042 is getting back on track. In all seriousness, Battlefield 2042 Season 2 gameplay and content has been revealed, and I wanted to share my thoughts on what we have coming on August 30th. As always, if you find yourself enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe, and if you don't like it, dislike, and let me know why not in the comments below. I'm always looking to improve my videos. DICE is kicking Season 2 Master of Arms off with an admittedly badass trailer, and it's nice to see the marketing team still knows their stuff. I first noticed the epic music that accompanies it, and it's a refreshing change from the sheet metal tearing and whale screaming of the standard 2042 soundtrack. As expected, Season 2 does not have significantly more content than Season 1, and is it enough? No, I really don't think so at all. Of course, we have the Renewal and Orbital map reworks to look forward to as well, but with the release of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 on the horizon during this season even, an extremely content-rich and solid Season 2 could have really helped player retention in 2042 when that behemoth drops later this year. However, let's start with the new map, Stranded. It's promised to be a much smaller, infantry-focused map which 2042 sorely needs. However, visually, I'm not quite sold on it yet. I like the more tropical feel of the surrounding area, but the large focal ship area just looks a bit similar to Discarded to me and doesn't visually stand out. Exposure was a much more visually impressive and striking map, in my opinion. Chaotic close-quarter combat will take place in the ship's interior, allowing the new gadget, the concussion grenade, to shine. I'm not a huge fan of flashbang style grenades and generally see most players would rather just blow up their enemies with a frag instead of temporarily blind them, but we'll see how useful it is. The new specialist, whose name sounds like it was AI generated with the prompt generic American name, looks interesting. He's another support, which is good to see, and he'll have the standard quicker revive, as well as providing additional gadget ammo on revive, which is an interesting effect. His specialization is of course the Vulcan minigun, which is given a lot of screen time in the trailer, and it remains to be seen how powerful or underwhelming this will be. Honestly, it just looks like another ability and specialist that DICE will really struggle to balance once it comes out, but hopefully I'm wrong there. Two new vehicles of course make an appearance with the lightweight, heavily armed EBLC Ram, or yeah, I guess that's how you say it, which sort of looks like the Bolty 2.0, but visually looks pretty awesome, I must say. And it actually drops a large spawn beacon that the entire team can spawn on, so that opens up a lot of new gameplay avenues, and I really like that. I don't think we've seen that in a Battlefield before, so that's a pretty cool specialization of the vehicle. The other vehicle is the Polaris RZR or Razor, which is fun to see in a video game considering I've driven and ridden in these a lot in my life, and it's only slightly less dangerous than it appears in-game. However, I'm not super excited about the Razor, just seems like another basic transport. I would have liked to see another main battle tank or anti-aircraft style vehicle for this season, but meh. We also get three much needed new guns with the new assault rifle, the lightweight AM-40, which is a bit like a cross between an assault rifle and an SMG, and should be lots of fun to use. The Avansis LMG, which again was sorely needed when the base game only featured 2 LMGs, just looks amazing, so I'm really excited to try it out. And the new sidearm, the PF-51, which is more submachine gun than pistol, looks great as well, especially if you're rocking a sniper or primary weapon that's not great in close range. All great additions I'm legitimately excited to try out, but obviously 5 or 6 new weapons would have been even better considering how few there are. DICE is actually attempting to combat this though with the introduction of portal weapons or vault weapons to all-out warfare. I covered these in my last video, but these will be drip fed slowly and can be unlocked via assignments, starting with the M16A3 and M60. They're welcome certainly, but in Portal I felt like these guns were actually really janky, especially when compared to their original appearances in past Battlefield titles, and the fact that they're being drip fed just leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. I feel like they're really just trying to stretch this content out as much as they possibly can. I'm sure it's not easy as just porting them over to all-out warfare, but still a disappointment even if it's finally happening. Season 2 of course introduces a new battle pass, and maybe I'll finish this one. Honestly, it's looking unlikely I will finish Season 1's, and I didn't really have many incentives to do so. I was just overwhelmed with the battle pass content, and you can see my review of that here. Hopefully Season 2 is a bit more enticing and I'll actually want to do it. And that's it. Will Season 2 say Battlefield 2042? I don't think so. What's here looks great, but again, it's just such a small amount of content considering where we are with 2042's life cycle. This season will cover 1 year since 2042's release, and the looming threat of Call of Duty is just around the corner. But let me know your thoughts on Season 2's reveal below. Are you excited? We'll bring you back if you left. Sound off. That's it for me. Until next time.